Hi, Dharma Circles. Fati here, the Embodied Dharma Coach. Welcome to another Wednesday Live. Today is all about getting you organized so that your business is running smoothly, the back end of your business is tidy and clean, and that supports your mental clarity as well. And we're going to dive right into this. I'm also going to be sharing a special way to be working with me if you know that your business needs to be cleaned up, organized, upgraded, and you're ready for more power. And you are ready to expand your business and reach more people and to really thrive, sharing your gifts and your wisdom, and your dharmic business is ready to grow, then I have a special offer for you today, particularly for you. So let's get started. Are you disorganized? Is your business messy? Is the back end of your business disorganized? Here's how to tell if your business is needing some cleanup. So these are the signs that your business is actually messy and disorganized, and no doubt it's causing some problems. So first of all, is the back end a mess? You don't know how many clients you have, where they are in their process. You don't know what your monthly business expenses are. Your schedule maybe isn't clear, and your boundaries around your schedule, they're not clear. You don't know how to track your revenue properly and pay yourself a salary. You don't have separate business and personal accounts, as well as separate business and personal savings accounts, and you're not tracking your surplus and creating savings diligently. Here's a big one for most of us. This is the one. Taxes sneak up on you. You don't have a plan in place to pay your quarterly taxes. And at the end of the year, you have to comb through a year of expenses in order to file on time. Maybe the mere thought of taxes just feels like a burden. Totally get that one. Your onboarding process and your sales process, it's disorganized. You aren't properly tracking new clients, putting them into a system and managing their sessions, their payments, and their emails. You don't know how to run a proper promo cycle. So this is a cycle of promotion that occurs usually every 6 weeks, and this ensures consistent cash infusions for your business, and that an influx of clients comes in at regular intervals. Very important for the lifeblood of your business. You still don't know how to repeatedly make sales from Facebook groups and social media. This skill is really important for the life of your business and for growing your business. This requires pristine content and impeccable call to action. So this is actually a very important skill for your business. Does that 10K plus goal feel daunting still? The reality is that making 10K plus months and making 6 figures a year, it's actually relatively easy. It's not rocket science. But you have to have the right pieces in place, and your body has to say yes to holding more clients and yes to the expansion. And there's no way to create prosperity and expand when your business feels overwhelming and messy. So keep that in mind. Maybe you haven't raised your prices in years. Is this you? The reminder here is do less, accomplish more. The most basic way to increase your revenue is to increase your prices. So why might you be resisting this? You still offer single sessions and your body's saying no more. I can't do it. I cannot do any more single sessions. I can't scale anymore because my body's saying no. And reminder here that single sessions are not the way to scale a business. You cannot scale and grow a business doing one-to-one single sessions. Eventually your body will say no and you will be out of business. It's the hard truth. So maybe, and here's the last one, you need to elevate your client base and you don't know how to make the upgrade. Attracting a very different kind of client that requires very specific kinds of marketing and languaging. And without knowing how to sell to a motivated client, you'll continue to keep attracting broke, unmotivated clients who waste your time and energy. And that's just the truth of it. So these are some signs that your business, it's messy. It needs some cleanup. You need to do some organizing. So that's what this class is all about today. And there's a reason why we're doing this right now. From a Jyotish perspective, from a Vedic astrology perspective, we have two major things happening over the next 6 months. The first major planetary shift that starts mid-June is we have Saturn going retrograde from June 17th all the way to November. So 6 months of big, major, heavy-duty lifting that requires a lot of cleanup and effort. Remember, Saturn is the planet of effort. He wants consistent effort. He is the blue-collar worker. He wants you to put in the work. A little elbow grease, as my grandpa used to say. So Saturn is that elbow grease. You're going to have to put in the labor and the work to get the results that you want. He's also the planet of grief. So he shows us where is the undigested grief? Where is that pain, that struggle, that challenge showing up that we need to bring our attention to? We need to pay attention to this grief and work with it more diligently. That's Saturn. He doesn't like mess. He doesn't like excess, and he's not going to give you results if you don't honor his ways. And he is also very much about keeping the structure of nature, the orderliness of nature in place. When a planet goes retrograde, its attributes intensify. So all of these qualities of Saturn will be intensifying and strengthening over the next 6 months. You need to understand from a natal perspective what your relationship with Saturn really is and understand, how do I work with Saturn? The other piece here that's really important is to understand that Saturn will be retrograde for 6 months in the sign of Aquarius. He's been in Aquarius for the last few months. This is a 2.5-year transit, and he will be retrograding in Aquarius for 6 months. Where is Aquarius in your chart? And this is the part of your body and your life that will be requiring cleanup. So this is vital to understand, and for all of us, we will be doing some very big, deep, heavy inner work and necessary cleanup over the next 6 months. At the same time, we have this interesting dance going on with Venus. And Venus really brings in clients and relationships and money. Venus is beauty. Venus is the feminine, but also comforts. And we look to Venus to really understand the flow of money, the relationship with money, and literally life force energy, which is both for you and your body, your relationships, as well as the life force of your business, quite literally. And what Venus will be doing over the next 6 months, as Saturn is doing his retrograde dance, Venus is going to be moving from Cancer into Leo, all sidereal, Cancer into Leo, then retrograding back through Leo into Cancer, and then going direct, has to retrace his steps through Cancer and back into Leo. And actually, all of this is going to be a 6-month journey as well. And so this is time for cleanup on a Venus level as well. And you need to understand where Cancer and Leo are in your chart. These qualities, the house themes, the body parts that come with them, and really recognizing that Venus is going to be asking you to do some relational cleanup and some money cleanup at the same time. Saturn is asking you to do this big heavy lifting as well. So now is the time. Get organized, clean it up, clean up the mess, and feel confident in who you are and how you are, as well as confident in your business. What happens when the back end of our business is messy and disorganized? It is the elephant in the room. Think of it like when your house is messy. When your house is messy and dirty and not clean, is that when you want people to come over to your house? Do you want to invite people into your house? No. Most of us say, let's sit outside today, or let's meet at a coffee shop instead. So there's a natural resistance to having people come into your space when it's dirty and disorganized. This is the same thing that happens in your business. When the back end is messy and you don't have systems in place and it feels disorganized and unclear, it actually energetically pushes people away. So we are in resistance to receiving more people and more clients because unconsciously the body is saying, no more overwhelm. I don't want any more overwhelm. More clients means I am going to be overwhelmed, and I'm already feeling overwhelmed. I already feel a mess. I already feel disorganized. And there's also a shame element that comes with this. And that shame does not invite new clients to come work with you. Energetically, it is a resistant energy to feel ashamed. And all of this is happening unconsciously. It is what nobody else sees, nobody else knows about, and we're hiding this. And I've done it too. I've been in business for over a decade, and a lot of what I'm going to share with you today is what I had to learn the hard way. Nobody taught me this. And I have invested in multiple accountants, financial advisors, and incredible amounts of business coaches. And nobody taught me this. And I had to invest in financial support and start putting all of these pieces together myself, because nobody put it in one easy, clean place for me to really learn it all at the same time. So this is over a decade of me learning trial and error, really hard lessons, and I'm going to give it to you today really fast and really simple. The truth is, I can't give you a decade of my knowledge and wisdom here in this short video. So if you know that you need this support, this guidance, you want to set your business up right, whether it's from the beginning or you want to set your business up right and you've been in it for years and you know that it's time for an overhaul, wherever you are, just remember that Dharma Mentorship is where we do this work. This is where I walk with you personally, and we set your business up right from the beginning. And I'll share more about Dharma Mentorship shortly. So now's the time for cleanup. From a Vedic astrology perspective, get it in order now. And these are the 4 areas that need your attention. And just as I shared that list of what might not be working in your business, type into the comments below, where are you in this? If you feel comfortable sharing, where's the biggest mess right now? And what do you already know? I have to clean this up. I don't know how to do this. Or I've been letting this go too long and it's starting to cause problems. Where is it for you? Now, here are the 4 specific areas that you need to attend to, whether you're building a business right now from the ground up or you've been in business for years and there are some messes that are starting to show themselves. So the first thing is you need to have clear sales processes. This means that you have Google Docs in order, or whatever type of document, maybe it's numbers or pages, but you have clear documents where you are keeping track of all of your client information, inputting their data. You know exactly where they are in their process and their payments are clear. And all of this is organized in documents. And you do this at the time of registration. You don't wait a week to get client agreements out or anything like this. You have a clear registration process and you get everyone into your system day one and everything's in that document. And secondly, you're tracking payments and payments are clear and you have a clear payment system. And payment system, you know exactly how to take payments and what payment system you're using. And again, all of that is in your Google Doc. The second piece of this is your calendar. You need to set up a clear calendar. You need to have clear boundaries around your calendar. You need to have integrity around your calendar. You know when you take clients and when you don't, and you're clear in that. And I open my calendar up 2 weeks at a time. And I do that for a number of reasons. You may want to stretch that out to a month, but be mindful that people forget and they don't follow through when there's too much time involved. So keep it short, keep your time frame clear. 2 weeks out is pretty good. And on your calendar, you have your promo cycles established. You know exactly when you're going to do your promo cycles. They're on your calendar. Your content is clear. You have a clear focus for your content. You know the angles that you're using. You have clear call to actions. You know what you're promoting. You know what your bonuses are. All of this promotion cycle process is clean, clear, and organized, and you do this for a year out in your business. So you know exactly when the next promo cycle is coming. And remember that promotion cycles are designed for cash infusions, so that every 6 weeks, and that's what I recommend, you know when the next cash infusion is going to come into your business and that you can prepare for the next wave of clients that are showing up. And all of that goes right into your Google Doc. Now, the next thing is revenue. Tracking revenue properly. You have 2 accounts. You have a business account and a personal account. There's no messiness with these 2. You are clear in what is a business expense, what is a personal expense, and you have savings accounts set up for each. And you know exactly what your business expenses are each month. You're tracking this. This also means that you have a weekly money ritual and you're committed to this, and that you stay on top of keeping the money clean, the systems organized, and that you're keeping track of your business expenses, any surplus that you had for that month, and you know how to pay yourself a salary as well as bonuses along the way. And any surplus is going into your business savings account, and that's for a rainy day, so that if you have a short month, you can take care of that. This is one of the things that I have not been told by anyone, and not even my financial advisor. And I had to learn this the hard way, and I'm still learning how to do this because I was never taught how to attend to surplus, give myself a salary and bonuses. Huge mistake, and it's cost me greatly. So make sure you're on top of your revenue and you're handling your money properly, and you have clean, clear organization systems in place, and that you treat your money with respect. This is about Venus and Saturn working together and being really clean in the structures, Saturn and the Venus flow. And we need both, in fact. Now, the next thing is, of course, using Vedic astrology to support you in the ongoing nature support that you'll need for growing your business. This is area number 4, and I think this is vital for any dharmic business, and so that you are in right relationship with nature's cycles and rhythms. What happens when we plan a promo cycle, we do a big launch, we even put out content at the wrong time when there is a lack of nature support, then our offerings will fall flat. And I've seen this time and time again. Oh, I'm ready to do a promo cycle, and we're in the middle of an eclipse cycle, which you would never want to do a promo cycle in an eclipse cycle. Or maybe you launch something really important and it's on a nakshatra, a day where the moon is in a very unfortunate or negative or challenging constellation that is not going to yield the results that you really long for and want with this offering. These are things that will just make it harder for you to succeed. And we want ease, we want gentleness. And that comes with being in harmony and right relationship with nature and natural law. That is the study of Vedic astrology. And in my Dharma mentorship process, you get the benefit of Vedic counseling and guidance in conjunction with very practical, real-world business tools and resources and strategies that are really based on over the last decade of my work and what I know works and what my clients have seen results with as well. So just to know that this cleanup of your business, it's vital right now based on the transits. And it's vital for this receiving of prosperity. The clogging of the mess and the disorganization, the lack of clarity, it detracts, it resists, it keeps clients from coming to you because unconsciously the body is overwhelmed, the nervous system is overwhelmed, and it doesn't want to receive any more overwhelm. So it just says no. I want you to really consider if this is what's happening for you and your business. Do you know that this messy business and disorganization with your back end and your business practices, is this what's really keeping the clients away? Is this robbing you of confidence and self-assuredness? Because we know you have brilliant gifts and wisdom, and your clients give you incredible testimonials. So we know it's not your gifts and your wisdom. What's in the way of the expansion and the receiving of more? Check in with yourself and just notice if there's something about the messiness in your business that is robbing you of your confidence. And is there shame or even guilt or this shadow of I'm not good enough or I'm not doing it good enough that is keeping you from receiving more? The truth is that as spiritual women, we are not born knowing how to be good with money. We're not born knowing how to build a successful business. These are learned skills. You have to commit to wanting to be a better money manager and a better business woman. That's what it takes. And it's going to take guidance, support, and consistent action steps along the way. The statistics around women and money are shocking and quite frankly enraging. It wasn't until 1974 that a woman could even own a credit card, take out a business loan, or have a bank account in her own name. She had to have a husband or a male co-signer. 1974, 50 years. That's all we've had as women to really be in charge of our money. And think about that from a lineage perspective. How much of this disorganization, messiness, shame is actually a lineage issue for you? You didn't learn how to do this. We certainly don't learn how to do it in school. And perhaps your family didn't teach you this. Because let's be honest, most women are not taught how to be good money managers and to run successful, thriving businesses. And it's up to you and it's up to me to change this paradigm and to make this lineage change, this lineage shift. If you really want to succeed, it's going to require your commitment and your willingness to change and transform these old lineage patterns as well as societal, systemic conditioning around money. I see far too many women disempowered about money and business. And that's part of my mission. It's not only that I support you in sharing your dharmic gifts and wisdom, sharing your soul purpose in this world, but that you thrive while you do that. And we can't do that when we pretend that there's nothing wrong with our money and our business strategies. We have to commit to the change. We need to clean it up energetically and also the systems that are in place. And I am, of course, a big advocate for the inner work. But to be really honest, you can do all of the inner work in the world. You could do inner work for the rest of your life. And if you don't clean up your relationship with your money and your business, nothing will change. It's not just inner work. You need to have effective systems and strategies in place. You need to have trustworthy guidance, resources, and support in order to make these changes. This is what we do in my private Dharma mentorship process. I'm literally walking with you hand in hand for 6 months, and we clean it all up. We start from the beginning. We make sure that your systems are in place, that you have everything that you need for a clean, orderly, tidy business, and that you have a solid foundation in place in order to thrive and succeed. Not just on a spiritual level, but on a very practical, material level as well. So if you're ready for Dharma mentorship, you already know my business needs this. I need this. I need the support. I need the guidance. I want to do it right from the beginning. I need my business to thrive on the back end as well as the front end, spiritually and materially. I want the Vedic counseling and guidance as much as the practical, real world, material world business tools that support your thriving and success. Comment Dharma below, and I'll follow up with you personally. We'll see if Dharma mentorship is right for you, and if this is the time for you to really reorganize and clean up your business and thrive and succeed. I have 3 spots available for private Dharma mentorship right now. These are very special spots. They are for special motivated individuals, and they don't come around often, but when they do, I want to find the right women who are ready for this level of support, and they are ready to fully commit to their process. They've already committed. You're already 200% in. There's no stopping you. It's just, I need that hand holding. I need that assurance. I need the resources, the guidance, and the tools to help me thrive even more. So if that's you, comment Dharma below. I will reach out to you personally. We'll see if Dharma mentorship is right for you. We'll book in for a clarity call. We'll have a chat. I'll see where you are in your business right now, and with your offerings, and we'll lay out a plan for the next 6 months and see exactly what you need in order to thrive and how these pieces can support you in clean, tidy orderliness and confidence, self-trust, and really feeling that sense of thriving in all parts of your business and your life. This is about true prosperity. Comment Dharma below, and I will follow up with you personally. And I look forward to seeing you in my Dharma mentorship process. Bye, everyone.